Mm. Oh gosh. Whew. What's going on, guys? It's Black One here. Of course, today's Friday. That means casual stream. An apology note. I didn't have a set time because I was out today doing things. Today was, I was literally trying to find a date. I mean, not date, a time like I usually do, like around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, somewhere around those times. But I was out around that time, so major apology for that. So sorry about that on my account. Waiting for this thing to bring up the chat. What the heck? Hold on, just a moment. Usually does not take this long to bring up the chat. And who we got here? J-Boss, what's up? What is up? But other than that, today I can say today was kind of crappy. It was today we felt a little bit crappy, and I guess doing this will probably make me feel a little bit better. It'll make me it'll bring my it'll bring my happiness out more. So, but other than that, I'm doing I'm doing all right. I put out. Oh, I've been meaning to share something with you guys. Um, since last week. Of course, I got an email from the YouTube creators email. So basically, my channel kind of, it kind of grew in the process that I was doing last month. I wasn't, putting out much videos, but as you can see, I read the email to you. Have you seen the Z? J Boss, of course I've seen the Geo stuff. Of course I have. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with what the suit looks like. Um, only of course, a lot of things are going in people's minds. Like, is it going to be like the same thing like Decade? Yes or no? I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Decade, but a little different. Just a little different. So I'm looking forward to that. But so yeah, let me just like share the numbers on how my channel did last month, because I'm surprised I even got this email. So it says, here's how your channel did this last month. 9 plus, nine or more videos or uploads for that matter. 3,711 minutes of watch time. That's really interesting, because like 3,700, because I know the new rule with YouTube is that you need 4,000 minutes of watch time, and I see here I have over 3,711 minutes. That's shocking for me, but it's also surprising. So that's awesome. And of course, over 10 people subscribed. And for community numbers, 955 comments, over 55 likes, and over 5 shares. So thank gracefully, I thank you guys for this. This is this is really quite the achievement. Because I know I haven't been putting as much content as I have been like in the last few months. Because I know after Black Panther came out, I was like on a long break without telling you guys. Usually when I go when I go on like a break with my channel, I let you guys know first, but I didn't like say or anything. But and then oh my gosh. Because when I don't say anything, I tend to lose, subscribers, and when you're not active, people become disinterested. So Thank you guys so much for this, for helping the channel grow as well. So this is not also for me. This is also coming for you guys. Toku Kid, what is up? Yo, Toku Kid, I saw your new I saw your new Instagram post regarding your prom king campaign for the Angel Girl prom. Dude, your videos are just your videos are just hilarious. You still have my vote though, bro. I didn't make my nomination video yet, but you still have my vote. I just, after last night, after watching Infinity Watchtower on that hashtag show, Jezer did an ultimate turnaround. I'm like, this guy was Jezer. Oh my gosh, Jezer, if you're watching this, dude was wearing a collared shirt the whole time, and then he steps away saying like, "I need to go to the restroom." I'm like, okay, Jezer needs to go to the restroom. So, dude comes back with a blazer and a bouquet of flowers. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, are you going to a party or something? And then he just sits there and does the proposal for Miggy right there on the spot. I'm like, wow. Okay, I'm like, Jezer, you improved. You definitely improved. That's a much bigger improvement to what you did last time. Hashtag Mr. Steal Your Girl. But but yeah, Jezer, if you're watching this, man, kudos to you, man. Really, really great job. Really great job. Thomas Franco, what is up? What is up? But yeah, that has probably the most sweetest and cutest promposal that I've seen so far. It doesn't beat Daryl's. It does not beat Daryl's, because I still say Daryl and Daniel have the best promposals ever. Even though, I mean, Jezer kind of did a redo because, he had flowers. Daniel didn't have flowers for his promposal for Tony, but it was all right. It was all right. But Daryl's was so sweet. It was so cute, and it was so dorky but cute at the same time. Because Daryl, he's very expressive, and he's a voice actor, so he's like a child. He's like a man child, but like hashtag Jezer gets these hands. Oh man, but yeah, Daryl's promposal was definitely still the best one, because like he's like a man child, but it was so cute. It was really cute. So yeah, Layla, thanks for being here. Louis 16, thanks for being here. Thomas Franco, thanks for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Jezer pimping in the LA streets. Oh my gosh. Because I kid you not, if you guys saw my reaction, it was just, I'm like, Jezer leaves, just saying like, I gotta go to the restroom. I'm like, okay, he's going to the restroom. Miggy and Johnny are there just talking, continue to talk about, Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then he comes back, hashtag leave cookie face. No, Layla, for this moment, I'm leaving him alone. I'm not bringing him down or anything. I'm not bashing him. I'm giving him major props. In fact, I'm hyping him up right now, because that's like one of the sweetest promposals ever. Jezer just left, comes back with a blazer and a bouquet of flowers. I'm like, this guy. I'm like, look at this guy. Like, Jezer, you sly dog. Oh man. Major props for Cookie Face. Major props for Cookie Face. Hashtag spicy cookie for the win. So for those of you guys that are just joining, I wanted to share something awesome with you guys. Last week, not even last week, like 2 weeks ago. It probably is last week. Yeah, last week I got an email from the YouTube creators email. Oh yeah, I think we figured out who Moomin Rider is. Really, who was Moomin Rider? Let me know. So I got an email from the YouTube creators, and it turns out my channel has, like, the watch time last month has grown 80%, guys. That's a big improvement. So basically how my channel did last month: over 9 uploads, over 3,711 minutes of watch time, and over 10 people subscribed. Wait, Carlos Martin. It was Carlos. It was Carlos the entire time. Oh man. I mean, Carlos is like he's like a troll. He's like the hashtag troll for that hashtag shows. He's always like trolling everybody in the chat, even me. But yeah, that's trolls will be trolls. I'm not bashing the guy, but you know, people will be people. And also the community numbers, over 955 comments, over 55 likes, and over 5 shares. Gotta go. Just wanted to say it. All right, thanks for stopping by, Toku Kid. Thank you for, you know, your presence is always appreciated. So yeah, over 955 comments, over 55 likes, and over 5 shares. So that's a really big improvement, you guys. Thank you guys so much for doing that. But and of course the email just spreads out more stuff saying, you know, build your community and your business. At VidCon, we dropped a few new ways to help you make money and engage with your community with channel members. See, I don't understand with YouTube adding more stuff to their site. Channel memberships? Like, why? Why? That's not needed. With channel memberships, your community can pay a monthly fee to get unique badges, new emojis, and custom perks that choose, like exclusive live streams, extra videos, or shoutouts. Okay, I'm not one for doing that. I feel like that's too much just to be appreciated and just to, you know, thank my audience. If anything, if I'm going to thank my audience, I'll just make a video saying, thank you guys so much for everything that you've done. I don't need all these extra things just to, you know, appreciate my audience. I mean, come on here. I'm a normal, regular person just trying to live my life, and I'm just, you know, being civil. What is up, Larry Newbill, my friend? How are you doing? So, yeah, all this new stuff that they added, it's not necessary. Like, it's not necessary at all. But thank you guys so much for you know, supporting the channel regardless of what I do, and you know, just thank you guys so much for your support. So oh my gosh, I guess I can say one thing that I was bugged out about this week. This is not bad news, but good news. You know, Power Morphicon just announced 2 new guests, Kiba Ranger from Die Ranger, and Ninja Red / Black Knight from Gingaman. I'm doing well, got paid today, and just came on. Oh, well done, Larry. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Party hunting. Feeling right. I just felt the need to do that, because, you know, Friday, payday. But yeah, so 2 Sentai actors are coming to Power Morphicon this year. Look, guys, I am really, really, extremely bummed out that I cannot go to Power Morphicon this year, because looking at this guest list is beyond huge. I'm scrolling through all these guests. I'm like, can someone just pay for my ticket and my hotel room and my flight and my badge? Can someone just, man, you're supposed to be. I'm Larry. I wish I could be there, but I can't go. I just, heck, J Boss, me too. I can't. J Boss, how come you can't? I mean, J Boss, you live in California. You're like right there, man. So that's easy for you. I feel like people who already live in California got it easy, but all the people who has to come from the other side of the world or from the other side of the country to just come to this, you know, super cool Power Rangers convention that's made for the fans, by the fans, and it's not a specific company. Like, so this is not, Power Morphicon is not a Saban made convention. This is all made by Scott Zillner, who is also a fan of Power Rangers and a fan of, you know, he's just a big fan of everything in general. He's like a geek. He's a geek just like us. So the fact that this convention is for fans by a fan is even special. But I feel like it's so. My mom and dad said it's expensive. I mean, okay, depending on, okay, J-Boss, you do make a good point, because Power Morphicon is expensive. I mean, if you live in California, you're cutting yourself a bit of break. But I can see why you think it's expensive, because hotel room, and then money for food, and then money to meet the guests, and money to pay for merchandise. I go back to school that week. I hate living in. That's Layla. I find that crazy though. How you go to school, your school starts back up in the middle of August. Usually, that's when college students go back. And that's very shocking. But every state is different. But I'm just so bummed out that I can't even go to one of the biggest Power Ranger parties, best Power Ranger celebrations, period. It's just I'm sad. I'm so sad, disappointed, broken, heartbroken that, I'm missing out on this. I'm gonna be missing out on Angel Girl Prom as well. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to go to a party with Ranger fans and Ranger actors at the same time? I've been thinking about going to Ranger Stop, but I don't know how much that. Yeah, okay, Ranger Stop is cool too. It's just, um, I would go to Ranger Stop because it's in Florida and I have family in Florida, but that's also expensive as well. Speaking of Moment Rider, here he is. Here he is now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Ranger Stop. It's not as big as Power Morphicon, and they've been. This is their sixth consecutive one, especially with those guest announcements. Will be more later this month or next month. My college semester starts in the middle of August. Yeah. School is. We get out the third or fourth week in May. This year is our last day. This year, our last day was May 24th. Who that person that is on the stream? What's up, Ryan? But yeah, I'm sad that I can't be able to go to Power Morphicon or Angel Girl Prom, period. Because I would love to just if I went to Power Morphicon, I would probably just be chilling with that hashtag show for the entire convention. I'm pretty much that's what I would do, because I want to have enough money to meet all the Ranger actors that I want to meet with, and there's also panels there. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Larry, I know you've been to Morphicon many times before. So basically, just give me a rundown of just like how the convention is, because I've seen videos from I've seen interviews at convention from the convention. Like, don't we yes, don't we all? But yeah, I've seen Joe interview a lot of guests at Power Morph at PMC. I've seen the panels on how the energy at the panels is excellent, especially when it comes to like the reveal of the next Ranger team. Like, the energy was like, I could say the energy was it got bigger and bigger and bigger each year with Megaforce, with the Megaforce cast reveal. It was good. Dino Charge, it was a big reveal. It was the cast was I mean, not the cast, the audience reaction was better. And then with the Ninja Steel reveal, that was an even bigger response because Yoshi's brother Peter, he got casted. So that was a very monumental and beautiful moment for the Power Rangers franchise as a whole, because that's a moment that we'll never forget. And I watched that moment many times. I'm like, yo, that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Trust me, I turned up to. I didn't like break down into tears, crying, saying like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy." I mean, like, I was so happy for Peter and Yoshi for for what they accomplished together. That this is a beautiful, special moment for both of those guys that it will be in their heart forever. So, but yeah, I just feel like if they found a way to bring it. Because here's the thing, guys. I live in New York, and we don't really get that many conventions up here in New York. The only thing that we get up here is New York Comic Con, the New York International Auto Show, if you will call that a convention. I mean, that's a car convention. We have two other conventions called WinterCon, that's in the winter in Long Island, and EternalCon, which is also called Long Island Comic Con. So basically, WinterCon and Long Island, WinterCon and EternalCon are owned by the same company, but it's just they happen in different months. Arkansas doesn't really get any cons that I know of. It's like every con, but more toys, Rangers, and Sentais, and awesome panels. So basically, see, Cause here's the thing. New York Comic Con is cool. It's really cool, but I just feel ever since I've gone to New York Comic Con 4 years in a row. My first time I went to New York Comic Con, I met JDF, really great guy. And my second New York Comic Con, I think that was 2015. Did I meet? No, there was. I don't think there was. No. There was no Ranger. No, there was no Ranger actors that year. But 2016, I met Walter Jones and David Yost. And then last year, I met Austin St. John and the Ninja Steel class, the Ninja Steel cast. Well, they have. I mean, yeah, we also have an anime convention up here too called Anime Con. Is also at the same facility where New York Comic Con is held. And but yeah, I just feel like, and this year for New York Comic Con, Austin St. John is coming back, Walter is coming back, Karen Ashley is coming for the first time, and also Steve Cardenas is going to be there for the first time. Of course, a lot of the old school Ranger actors are showing up because, to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers. I just feel like New York Comic Con as a whole is one of those conventions that contributes to every fandom, which is fine. But I feel like over here on the East Coast, the only Ranger convention that we have is Ranger Stop, which is in Florida. But here in New York, there's no big representation of Power Rangers anywhere. I always want to meet all the Sentai Rangers at PMC. Yo, trust me, I've seen videos of PMC in 2016, and you had the not all of not the entire cast of Zyuranger, but like majority of them showed up, and it was a great panel. And you had Kichi Wada, who played Ryo from Dairanger. He was the Red Ranger in Dairanger. He showed up. And now this year we're getting more Sentai actors. I'm like, this is just crazy. This is beautiful. So the fact that these Sentai actors are taking, and I almost forgot. There's a convention in Kentucky called Lexington Comic Con. There we go. The actors who played Geki and Mei from Zyuranger, they also showed up. So if these Sentai actors are really putting the time out of their day to come over here, to come to the conventions here in America, that's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. And the In Space cast is going to be there. Yes, the In Space cast is coming to PMC to celebrate their 20th anniversary. Because without that show, Power Rangers would not still be around. I mean, I would love for the Gokaiger cast to come to Morphicon, but no one knows what they're doing these days, because I know the actor who plays Marvelous, he's a basketball player, but he's not. Sentai actors are very down to earth and pretty cool people. Larry, I believe that. Trust me, I straight up believe that. And just by looking at the interviews that they have, and talking about the experiences on what they did with the show, and then also they also feel like for us fans of Power Rangers that got into watching Super Sentai, they found it amazing how us as Americans watch their shows, because they mostly get that from their Japanese audience, but not from their American audience. But it's good to see that they realize they know how popular Power Rangers is, and they know how fans are interested in Super Sentai, and they give it a try, they notice it, they love it. And so I like how the Sentai actors are very into understanding how us American fans are into their shows. So that's awesome. But I just feel like we gotta have something over here on the East Coast for us, because I would love to meet I just would love to go to like a Rangers. I wish there was like a Power Rangers convention somewhere over here on the East Coast. I really wish it was. Super Sentai Girl Crush. Ooh, that's a tough, Larry. That's a tough one. Oh my gosh. Sentai Girl Crush. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh wow, Moment Riders just started following me on Instagram. Yo, seriously, who the heck is Moment Rider? Oh, no pictures yet, eh? No pictures yet, huh? Okay. Anywho, Captain Marvel has a child in real life, and I think he's married or engaged. Oh, really? He does? Interesting. Okay, so Sentai crushes. Luca is definitely one of them. I also gotta add Aim to that list because at first I didn't think she was cute, but trust me, she is cute. Gokai Pink she's cute. Um, Yuri from Time Ranger or Luca from? Oh, Layla, don't do that to me. Yuri is cool. Yuri is awesome too. He follow as well. Yuri is gorgeous. I kid you not. Yuri is also gorgeous. Man, easy all of them because they're all cute. I mean, yeah. All of them are cute. Trust me. Okay, I'll admit when I was watching the Ninja, Fuka was actually kind of cute. Fuka was really she was cute. She was the cutesy one, and Kazumi the Pink Ranger she was fine. She was really fine. Um, the same thing. I also got put Hammy on that list. Hammy, I watched that interview of her talking about Q Ranger versus Space Squad. Her English is so beautiful. It's rare that you hear Sentai actors speak in English, but Hammy's actress, her English is so beautiful, so soft and sweet. I'm like, wow, she's really good. Okay, J Boss. We already know that Deca Yellow is definitely up there on the top of the list as favorite, Sentai crushes. She is definitely up there. Oh my gosh. I remember when I was watching Kamen Rider Double and she showed up, I was like, yo, that's Deca Yellow. I'm like, what's she doing here? Actually Kamen Rider Double, for guys who don't know, if you ever get a chance to watch Kamen Rider Double, you're gonna see a lot of Sentai actors in that show. Some of them speak pretty deep. Yes, yeah, it's cool when Sentai actors speak English. It's really, really cool to hear them like speak English. But yeah, in Kamen Rider Double, I saw Hurricane Blue is in that show. Abba Red is in that show. Deca Yellow. Um, who else is in there? Gokai Pink is in that show. Kamen Rider Double has a lot of sense. Yeah. I'm like, cause I'm going through all of I'm watching Kamen Rider Double. I see so many Sentai actors. I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing? I'm like, what are you guys doing in Kamen Rider? This is crazy. Yeah, Hurricane Blue isn't it? They have a lot of English lines in their shows. Oh yes, well yes they do. They sure do. But yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, if I'm gonna say my favorite, Sentai crushes, Yuri is one of them. Uh, I gotta add Hurricane Blue. Hurricane Blue is definitely up there as well. Gokai Pink, Gokai Yellow, Deca Yellow, Shinken Pink. Yo, Shinken Pink is hot. Yo, she is hot. So that's 6. Who else? Oh, I did say Hammy. Hammy's on that list. Amu from Zyuohger. Her character was very underutilized in Zyuohger. I felt like she was just there to be another pretty face for the show, which is very bad. But if you're gonna have a character there, at least give them some episodes to some centered episodes because the characters that got the most centered episodes in Zyuohger, Yamato got some, Tusk got some, Sella got some, definitely Leo got some. Everyone got some except for Amu. She only had like one. She only had one. And then Maji Green speaks English randomly in that one episode of Maji Ranger. That's okay. I'm actually kind of interested into watching. I mean, I did watch Magi Ranger with the Legion of Boom. Um, I only saw like a couple of episodes. I didn't watch Magi Ranger all the way through, but I'm gonna give Magi Ranger a shot because I want to see how. I did see how different the family aspect is done, much better than not Mega Force, Mystic Force, because I feel like they tried. They kind of did. They kind of tried to do it, but it didn't. The turnout wasn't too great. Um, I wonder who. Do I have any other Sentai actors on that list? Not. I mean, female actors. No. That's it. But okay, that's Magic Ranger's good and is a lot better. I know, definitely. Ninja Black. Oh yeah, I know Ninja Black speaks. I know in Jiraiya he speaks fluent English. Actually, he's an English actor. But what else? What else can I talk about? Okay, if we're gonna let's jump into like some male like I find the males the Sentai males. I'm not I'm a straight dude, but these guys are really good looking. Like these, I kid you not, they're really good looking, handsome dudes. Marvelous, he's got that charisma. Marvelous has that charisma. I'm like, he has that cool guy charisma. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I'm like, if any, like pretty much Joe from that hashtag show, he is exactly like Marvelous. I could honestly, he's so like Marvelous, and I could definitely same thing with Joe from Gokaiger, Gokai Blue. He's definitely has that. Him and Marvelous have that strong charisma. Like they just have that dope personality. Um, Akashi from Bokender, he's definitely got that cool charisma. I'm telling you, that dude from Power Rangers now tried to say the reason why Mystic Force was red focused because of the Sentai, and that was a lie. It was not red focused because of the Sentai. Okay, look, Maji Ranger was definitely not a red center show. I've seen some episodes of Maji Ranger. It's not red centric. It's the whole team. The whole team is a family. So the fact that you're trying to say it's red centric because of Maji Ranger, you're lying. In fact, better yet, you need to watch the original source material. That's basically what you need to do. They just basically they tried to put the family aspect in Mystic Force, but they didn't turn out well. The only siblings that you had were, Vita and Madison. They were sisters, and then you had Udana, Liambo, and Nick. They were the family. They were like the big family of Mystic Force. Everyone else, they were just sidelined. So, but yeah, that was it. One thing I gotta give Mystic Force props though. I think probably my favorite moment was in the finale of Mystic Force where Nick was getting ready to give up and everybody was just bashing him. I'm like, you're seriously thinking you're seriously gonna give up? Like, what the heck is wrong with you? And then Madison just steps in to give that. She says like, don't you dare say that. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, this is getting interesting. So Mystic Force, it's not a bad season, but it's just okay. It's okay. It's an okay season at best. Not good, but it's just okay. But yeah, for Sentai male actors, like Akashi from Bokender, he's definitely dope. Takaru from Shinkender, my gosh, this guy, the actor that plays Takaru, this man gives. I love the way he portrays Takaru because Takaru gives no craps from nobody. From nobody. I just even from watching the first episode of Shinkender, I'm watching the first episode of Shinkender and I'm picturing the first episode of Samurai in my head. I'm like, dang, we got cheated out really badly with this season. Like, my gosh. So, but yeah, Takaru easily became one of my favorite Red Rangers just because of the way he acted. It's just with no disrespect to the actors for, Samurai. I mean, my favorite character in Samurai is Mike. Mike is like the only fun character that I enjoyed. But Marvelous and Joe are literally Joe and Daniel from that. Pretty much, Layla. They really are. Shinken Red, my homie, number one. Yeah. Takaru, he's like one of the best Red Rangers, hands down. He really is. And what was I saying? Yeah, and in Samurai, they really did. They just tried to copy and paste it, and it did not go well. It did not go well. We just got a bad try to, because when Power Rangers tries to copy and paste a season, it can work, but it doesn't work out the best in a good way. I mean, Time Force did it, and they did perfectly. Just tweaked it a little bit, but it did come out in a strong run. Wild Force, I can say they did the same thing, but tweaked it a little as well. What up? But yeah, I can't wait for TokuCast. Yo, I can't wait for the TokuCast to review Shin-Kendra as well. Black, when you might hate me when I say this, but I mean, Layla, go ahead with you. I'm not gonna hate what you whatever it might be. Everyone has an opinion. If anything, my reaction might be like Johnny's every time when oh my gosh, I gotta meet Johnny. He's a cool dude. Samurai was my first. I mean, Layla, you did tell me this before, and it's okay that Samurai was your first season. Basically, Samurai is what brought a new generation of fans into Power Rangers. That's basically what Samurai was. When Saban got his company back, Samurai came on. It aired on Nickelodeon. We got a brand new generation of fans. That's basically what it was. So that's no hate to that. Trust me. And plus, Kat, shout out to Kat. She's also part of, she's one of she writes the articles for that #show.com. That's also her favorite season. So I can't, everyone has their favorite, and a lot of people have their first. It's just, I guess this one line that irks me so much about Samurai. I just started watching Gao Ranger, and good God, Gao Ranger is so bad. Okay, Gao Ranger, it's not. I didn't think it was bad, but it was meh. It was very meh to me. Gao Ranger started to get meh for me, like right in the middle. Right in the middle. There was like so many filler episodes, like around the fight, like because Gao Ranger is episodic as well. Because 3 org generals. The first the first arc with the first org general, that's fine. Second arc with the second org general and Rookie, as well as bringing in Gal Silver. That arc was actually better. That's probably the good arc. And whatchamacallit? The final arc, not the final arc with the with the final org master. I'm talking about that the third arc with the third org general. That arc was very boring. That part was very boring. It felt filler. But yeah. Samurai was also my first season. Also, that got me back into Power Rangers. Okay, so Samurai was basically also a season that brought a new generation of fans back in. It also brought old fans back into the fold. So yeah, Gal Silver is the best part about Gal Ranger. I mean, I could definitely say that. Yeah, Gal Silver is probably he's one of my favorite Gal Ranger. Well, Gal Red and Silver, they're like my favorite Gal Rangers. What I love about Gal Rangers is that how the characters don't say their actual name. I found that weird that they were just calling each other by color, and then not until the final episode they start calling each other by their real names. I mean, Gal White did have that focus, that one episode on her where her father came back. I know Wild Force did adapt this episode, and they did do it a good way too. But her real name was said in that episode. That's another thing. I didn't like Gal White. Gal White, she was terrible. She was not that great. But yeah, one of the lines that I really, really hate the most in Samurai is from the first episode, and then when G gives Jason his Samuraizer, he says this, I must not fail. I am the Red Ranger. I'm like, oh my, just hearing that line, that's the most cringiest and just that line alone just makes me want to just puke. I'm like, no, not even puke. It just makes me want to faint. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, dude, we get it. You're the Red Ranger. Okay. You don't have to say I am them. I must not fit. That's another thing that bothered me about Jason. I mean Jason, not Jaden. I know I called him Jason. I meant Jaden. It's just, yeah, that's one of the things that bothered me about Jaden. He kept saying Neo Saban in a nutshell is very cringy. Well, not all of Neo Saban. I mean, Dino Charge wasn't that cringy. It was very different, which was great. It's just, it was just, I just hate that line. And then every single time they were fight. And another thing with Samurai, the chit chat during the fights. Why were they talking during the fights? Top 5 best Super Sentai themes. Oh my gosh, Larry, why you gotta do that to me now? Oh, Geki Ranger is definitely number one because Geki Ranger hypes me up all the time. If I'm gonna have to choose 5 Sentai themes, Geki Ranger, ToQger, Shinkenger. Oh gosh, Die Ranger and Goseiger. Those 5 would definitely have to be my favorite. Too many J people in Power Rangers, actors included. Oh my goodness. It's just, why have them talk during their fights? I mean, sure, the Rangers were very witty, but we did not need to hear quips from them every single time they fought. That was just annoying. Really, really annoying. And it's just, here's another thing that I didn't like about Samurai. Jason, there I go again. Jaden, oh my gosh, Jaden. Sorry, I meant Jaden. Jaden left the Shiba house twice. And I know they copied this from Shinkenger as well. Scott, your team says hi. Why did, oh my gosh. I don't even want to talk about Clash of the Red Rangers. That was a bad team up, and plus that's a continuity error as well, because I don't know why they basically that team up is basically 2 Sentai movies put together. The Shinkenger movie and the Shinkenger versus Goonja movie, which, oh my gosh. I wonder. I feel like, did we really need that? I mean, sure, we love us Ranger fans love team ups, but did we really need a team up with, I mean, it would have been nice, but after seeing the outcome, I'm like, it feels like, did we really need this now? Like, do we really need this? In every season, an actor or character has a J name. Oh my gosh, Layla, you do make a point. Jason, Justin, who else? Joel, Jen. Who else had a name J in their name? My gosh, what other? Jaden. Who else? My gosh. But yeah, here's Jade. I don't know why they had to make Jaden so stoic and so, he was too much of a loner. That's in one. He was like, there were moments where the team wanted to want him to have fun with each other, and then Jaden was always the loner of the team. I'm like, dude, open up, have fun with your friends, be happy, stop being so serious. My gosh, that was just bad. But I can definitely say, like, my favorite characters from Samurai were Mike and Antonio. Just those two were great. Kevin, he brick wall called Troy and Jay. Brick walk. Look, I'm not throwing shade to Andrew Gray. I'm not. I mean, look, I really can't bash the Megaforce cast. They even said it themselves. They did not like what they had to work with after the crap with the Lost Galaxy and Lightspeed Rescue team up. Saban couldn't adapt any more Sentai movies, but Zacker had other plans. I mean, you know what? Actually, let's go through the list of team ups and see who. Let's see here. First team up to the 10th power. I can't for the Tokugatsu. I'm looking forward to that in comparison. So okay. Chip Lin wrote. Cookie Face followed me on Twitter. Okay, so Chip Lin wrote to the 10th power and the Power of Pink. That was also written by Chip Lin. So who wrote the Trakina's Revenge? Trakina's Revenge, also written by Chip Lin. No, it was the Alien Ranger team up that was right. I keep forgetting that one. Rangers of Two Worlds. Rangers of Two Worlds. Who wrote that one? Okay, this was written by Mark Liddon. And this wasn't a bad Rangers of Two Worlds, it wasn't bad. I mean, sure, I haven't watched the O Ranger versus Kaku Ranger movie yet because I haven't gotten to O Ranger, and also I haven't watched Kaku Ranger, so I didn't want to jump right into that team up because I would have no idea what's going on. But Rangers of Two Worlds, it was a good set. I would say it was a good send off for Billy. That's basically what the episode was. It was a good send off. Uh, Time for Lightspeed. That's next. Time for Lightspeed. That was written by. Okay, this was written by Judd Chip Lynn and Jackie Marchand. O Ranger is look. Look when I watch O Ranger. I'll tell you guys how I think about O Ranger. Chip Lynn wasn't a writer on Power Rangers at the time. He came on either before or after the cast change. Look, I believe Chip has a change for the franchise. I just feel like they're not letting him do what he wants. That's my opinion. All right, next team up, Reinforcements from the Future. Best team up of all time. Fight me. Reinforcements from the Future. That was written by Amit Bhumik. Really? Oh, wow. That's really interesting. The episode uses completely original premises as there was no team up for Gal Ranger and Time Ranger to utilize as a basis, but it was a good written team up, for example. Oh, I forgot about that team up with Turbo. Okay, I'm reading the bio for the person who wrote Reinforcements from the Future. Amit Bhumik is a television writer best known for his work on Wild Force, which he story edited for also. He also wrote 3 episodes. 2 of them, a 2-part story, served as the team up between Wild Force and the Time Force Rangers. The 3rd script was the 10th anniversary Forever Red. Okay. Before the sale to Disney, Bhumik was going to work on Ninja Storm under the working of the title Ninja Force. Why were they trying to put Force in everything? Gosh. With Tommy leading a Ranger organization along with new recruits using the Wind Ranger suits, and rebellious Jason leading the opposing. So this is really? So this is going back to Power Rangers Hexagon. Prior to his work on the series, he was a significant contributor to the Power Rangers fan base, putting together a popular website as the Power Rangers Online Archives, which serves as a large depository database of characters, events, and episodes. He also collaborated on the Scorpion Rain hoax, established fans pretending that Australia had produced a cheap 5-minute Zeo/Turbo transition involving Serpentera. As an inside joke, he made nods to the film in Forever Red. Really? Did he? I might need to watch Forever Red again. Anyway, since departing the series in 2002, visiting the fandom less frequently in person, though resurfaced to commemorate on his dissatisfaction with the series under Disney. So I see a lot of the people who worked with the company when Disney had it, they weren't as happy with what they did. When the show was sold back to Saban, Amit was asked to work on the show again and drafted up a proposal for Samurai Sentai Shinkendra adaptation. This went unused, though both Amit's pitch and Power Ranger Samurai had the return of Bulk, but he would write the clip shows Party Monsters, Christmas Together, Friends Forever, and the episode Stroke of Fate. He left the franchise again. On his Tumblr, he has expressed dissatisfaction with the series back under Saban, complaining that the option to disregard all the continuity altogether seems to have been pursued. Before leaving the show, he had an unpitched proposal for Go Busters, designed as a continuity-heavy chance to repair the neglect. Ooh, really? As a chance to repair the neglected continuity of the franchise into one continuous universe again. That would have been excellent. His Hexagon and Samurai pitches have both been made public, but have been criticized for having been edited after the fact. Older fans who saw the original Hexagon notes have said Major plot points were unmentioned or changed, including changing the identity of the Navy Thunder Ranger and Green Samurai Ranger. Den of Geek argued that since Bulk wasn't part of the original Samurai casting, the inclusion of Bulk especially seems to be a, hey, see, I actually used him unlike film Samurai instead of a real plan. That's really, wow, that's a really interesting. Yeah, Amit did wrote a pitch for Samurai, which I wish he could have used that instead with what we got. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, that really reading this is really interesting. Who wrote Once a Rain? Well, I'll get to that team up soon. Ryan. Let's see. Forever Red. Who wrote Forever Red? Forever Red, also written by Amit and directed by Koichi Sakamoto. Koichi is a really great guy. All right, next team up, Thunderstorm. No, wait, not Thunderstorm. Thunderstruck. There we go. Okay, Thunderstorm. This was written by Douglas Sloan. What has he written? Douglas Sloan served as a producer, writer, director, and actor on various TV shows and movies such as Power Rangers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, and VR Troopers. His career is mainly for his work on Power Rangers, serving as a writer, director, and supervising producer until leaving the show about halfway through Turbo. He was very popular with the fan base until Turbo, and many say his worst idea prior to Turbo was the first part of There's No Business Like Snow Business. That episode. He switches between Sentai and Power Rangers. Interesting. Where he went on to eventually find himself at Disney, where he worked on several TV shows, the most well-known of which was Johnny Tsunami, and following Disney's acquisition of Power Rangers, was later selected for another tour of duty with the series as co-executive producer for Ninja Storm. Okay. He stayed on for another year for Dino Thunder before leaving the show. Sloan stated prior to his departure he would not be returning to Power Rangers. Jackie Marchand has said Sloan used to give writers some footage to work from and asked for several concepts based on that and allowed writers to make up their own stories. Interesting. It's really interesting when you read to find out what happens behind the scenes. All right, next team up, History. Just got back from the GT live stream. What's up, Batman? All right, next episode, History. This was also written by Jackie Marchand. He was... Oh, the app froze on me. Yeah. Hang on, guys. But I find this is really interesting when you find out what happens, behind the scenes and who's in charge. Because you don't... I mean, sometimes we may get that. We know some stories of what happened behind the scenes with Power Rangers. Sometimes we don't. So yeah, the episode History was written by Jackie Marchand. He's a television writer best known for her work on Power Rangers. Let's see, writing credits. Okay, she's wrote episodes for Alien Rangers, Zeo, Turbo, In Space. Oh, she wrote some episodes for Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force. Oh, she wrote basically majority of Time Force. Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and oh wow, she also wrote the Ranger Yellow episode. That's really interesting. I swear, whenever someone goes live, I'm always hungry. Well, Layla, maybe next time you should bring a snack with you, just to something to munch on while you watch someone live stream. All right, so next team up, Wormhole. All right, Wormhole was written by Bruce Kalish. All right, former executive producer and head writer of Power Rangers, he joined the series when Disney requested a fresh direction for SPD. Amongst his other credentials include work on Black Hole High, The Fall Guy, Jet Jackson, and The Incredible Hulk. Oh, that's interesting. Also, this was the guy that they were talking about. Because I know people talked about SPD had way too much explosions. Like their explosions, we could say they're kind of like Michael Bay explosions. So this was the guy that they were talking about. They always called his explosion Kalishplosions, but interesting. Okay, so the next team up, Once a Ranger. Who wrote Once a Ranger? This episode was written by, again, Jackie Marchand. She also wrote Once a Ranger. Interesting. But still, how could a team up like that go so badly? Well, had a bad direction, if I would say. Yeah, Jackie Chip wrote arguably some of the best Time for episodes together. I believe that. I definitely believe that. It's amazing to see how many episodes that she wrote and how many seasons that she wrote for. That's very interesting. All right, so the next episode team up is, of course, Clash of the Red Rangers. Yeah, people don't like Bruce Kalish. Yeah, I can see now. I can see why. All right, Clash of the Red Rangers. That was written by. All right, was written by James W. Bates, and of course directed by Jonathan Sacker. We already know what happened. We already know what happened to him. Okay, so basically, Bates wrote. He wrote some episodes for Samurai / Super Samurai, some episodes for Megaforce and Super Megaforce. Oh wow! He only wrote the first episode of Megaforce, Dream Snatcher, the Christmas episode of Megaforce, the Super Megaforce episode, and Vrock is back. That is such a shame. That is really such a shame because I have to admit the first episode of Super Megaforce was good. It was really good. Basically, they combined 2 episodes of Gokaiger and put it into one. So it was pretty good. And the first episode of Samurai was pretty good too. The team unites. That was also the second. That was the third, not second, third episode of Samurai. A Fish Out of Water, Team Spirit, Party Monsters, Super Samurai, and Clash of the Red Rangers. And he only wrote 1 episode of Dino Charge, Sink or Swim. What episode was that again? Sink or Swim? Oh, the episode where this is the episode where Tyler and Ivan they start butting heads. All right, next team up episode, the Legendary Battle. Well, not for me. I just think they're trash. I mean, some episodes of Megaforce are tolerable. Some, but not all. All right, so the Legendary Battle was written by Seth Walter. Seth Walter and directed by Charlie Haskell. What did Seth write? Okay, Seth is a writer for Samurai and Power Rangers, for Samurai and Megaforce. Okay. He wrote, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 episodes of Megaforce. Spirit of the Tiger wasn't bad because Jason Smith, he did an excellent job of writing some of the episodes. He really did a great job. So yeah, those are basically all the writers who wrote, those particular episodes of those particular team ups for Power Rangers. Now I want to look up the director, the guy who directed that episode. Okay, so Charlie Haskell. He directed some Ninja Storm episodes, Dino Thunder episodes. He only directed 2 episodes of SPD, some Mystic Force, 3 episodes of Overdrive, 3 episodes of Jungle Fury. Oh, he also directed the Ranger Blue episode, the Dr. K episode, really great episode by the way. Blitz, Beyond a Doubt, Control Alt Delete, Run Ziggy Run. So he directed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes of RPM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes of Super Mega Force, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes of Dino Charge, and he only directed 4 episodes of Ninja Steel slash Super Ninja Steel, I would say. Like, did you see what happened last night in the Discord? Wait a minute. What happened in the, guys? What? Hold up. Ah, hold on. Oh gosh. Oops. All right. It was in. Oh, it was in Karn, sir. Okay. Interesting. But but yeah. Okay, so Larry, you asked dream team ups. Hmm. Dream team ups. I definitely wish there was a Wild Force and Ninja Storm crossover because when I watched the Sentai crossover with Gal Ranger and Hurricaneer, it was really good, which you should be glad that you're not a part of. Oh my gosh, Layla, now you're making it juicy. Now you're making it juicy that like I want to find out. Gosh, I hate it when stuff like that happens. Other stuff that I wish that was done. An SPD and Mystic Force cross team up would have been nice. Jungle Fury and Operation Overdrive, that would have been nice too. RPM and Jungle Fury, that also would have been nice. A proper team up with, RPM and Samurai, but just, make it better. Just, do a redux. What else? I would say I would want a Samurai Megaforce team up. I mean, Jaden appeared in one episode of Megaforce, but that was just a cameo. And I felt like that was an easy given cameo because their season is right after them. There was a fight, another one, and it was bad. Oh gosh, oh my, okay. Guess I didn't really need to know about that. Um, what else? But yeah, I just wish Super Mega Force. That's even a dumb name. I just wish they had. I wish they were their own team because I don't know why hype. I don't know why you hype up the Legendary War. I mean, not War. That's that's what Super Sentai calls it. I don't know why you will hype up the Legend Battle and then make the same team that uses the Past Ranger powers be the same team that plays a part in the battle in the end. It would have been great to see the Pirates as their own team and not the Megaforce team. But yeah, I try not to rant on how bad Super Megaforce is because if I rant, I will nitpick every single little bit of every itty bitty thing I could find wrong with Super Megaforce. Trust me, I try not to do that because if I do that, it will stress me out. It will really, really stress me out. So I won't be doing that anymore. But actually, guys, hold on one second. I gotta slip away for one moment. All right, I'm back. I had to step away for a quick moment. I was because I'm doing laundry. I'm doing laundry. But anyway, where what was the last thing what was the last thing I was talking about? What were we talking about? um, Great. I forgot what we were talking. I think we were just talking about how. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to talk about Super Mega Force, anymore. um. What else? Oh. Shoot. I just literally had this idea, guys. I was thinking, would you guys like it if we did like a watch to get okay? Because basically, how this came up, I was watching some of the first a compilation video on YouTube of the first fights in Power Rangers, like the first fights each team encounters in the beginning of the season, and I was thinking, uh would you guys like it if we did a watch together of Power Rangers Time Force? Would you guys like that? Because Time Force is my favorite season. Layla, I know it's your favorite season as well. So, I just figured, what if, we just, I'll find a day, I have, then again, how would we make that work? We can make that work. I'm pretty sure a lot of people use Rabbit, so we could definitely find a way to make that work. So yes, I'm thinking, I'll probably find a day in time to, where we could just, kick us as followers, we could kick back and relax, and we'll all watch Time Force together. Um, since I know the show is only 40 episodes, I'm trying to calculate because if we did 5 episodes per stream, it'll take us 8 days to do that. If we did 8 episodes, it would take us 5 days. If we did 4 episodes, that would take us 10 days. Ooh, gosh. Yes, time. You guys like that? Okay. So that's a yes. That's a yes. Okay then. So I just gotta find a day where we could do it because here's the thing though. I also am planning on doing. I also want to do a big watch together of Young Justice. Just hype up the anticipation for Young Justice season 3, especially give it a chance for those who haven't watched Young Justice yet because I own both seasons on digital. Oh yeah, I pick up my schedule for junior year in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, Layla. My gosh. That's crazy. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to do like a big watch together of a Young Justice because um and who knows, maybe we can even with all these watch togethers, I feel like we should just watch Sentai seasons together. Why am I not think? I feel like why not? Okay, I did have. I have not seen the first 2 seasons of Young Justice. Well, J Boss, there's a first time for everything, so we'll add Young Justice to that watch list as well. That's the thing is we gotta find the time in my schedule, and then also gotta find the time with your guys' schedule where you guys could pop in because we all live in different time zones, so we not see how this would affect or how this would work. But yeah, Young Justice will be that list. We'll definitely. So yeah, Time Force will be first. We'll definitely watch. All of us will definitely start watching Time Force together. Man, I feel like I should have my own Discord. I did have my own Discord, but it wasn't that useful, so I got rid of it. So I don't know. Maybe I should start my own Discord again. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so Time Force, Young Justice. I think maybe we'll throw in a Sentai season in there. Not no. We'll throw. How about this? We'll throw some Sentai and some Kamen Rider. It's somewhat works out for me because I am an hour behind you. Actually, Layla, you're not an hour. You're actually 2 hours behind me because wait, you know what? Let me look at let me look at the time zone difference. Oh my gosh. Let me not be like a smart aleck and just say that. That's very very rude of me. Okay, USA time zones. Time zone map. Because I know in California, they're 3 hours behind in New York. So yeah, I'm right. Layla, you're 2 hours behind me. You guys are 2 hours behind. So yeah, that's different. Arkansas is CST. Also in Missouri's is CST as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's do this. Time conversion. Time conversion. New York to Arkansas. Oh wow. Oh wow. So you guys okay, so Arkansas is an hour ahead. Very interesting. All right, so Larry's from Missouri, so let's do that. Missouri. Also 1 hour. In California, 3 hours. Well, I already knew that. So, but yeah. I live in LA, so it's 5:40. Larry and I are the same time zone. okay. So yeah, I made a mistake, guys. I made a mistake. Okay. So yeah, we'll find a day. Well, not a day. We'll find a time where we could do a big watch together. Time Force will definitely be the first one. Who knows? We could also throw in some. I feel like this is good. I feel like this is good to connect with your audience. I'm not saying it won't build my audience, but this is a good way to connect. We'll watch some Sentai. We'll watch some Kamen Rider because I feel like I feel good watching when you're watching Toku with friends or better yet with just other people, you get a better understanding of what's happening or what's going on. And plus, you crack jokes on the most silliest of things. That's one of the cool things about watching Toku with other people. Because I feel like when you watch Toku by yourself, yeah, you don't get as much. You don't get as much excitement. But I feel like that would be great. So yeah, Time Force will be first. Who knows? I'll probably find a day. We'll probably find a day next week. Yeah, maybe sometime next week we could start that. I'll set up the rabbit and then we'll watch it. I don't want to jump right into a Kamen Rider show. Heck, I need to finish. Oh my gosh, I need to finish Kuga. I really, really need to finish Kamen Rider Kuga. And plus, I'm probably gonna watch more of Live Man tonight. Oh, I never told you guys since I started watching Live Man. Live Man is sick. Live Man is a sick Sentai. My dad just got back from fishing. Let's pray he orders pizza. Hey, pizza plus a Friday night equals the perfect Friday night to me, because pizza always goes well with a Friday night. You have a pet rabbit. Okay, like pet rabbit. No, I have no pets. But also, guys, if you had, I need to finish Deca Ranger and Gaim. I just started Live Man. I'm already 5 episodes in. I told you, Black Quinn. Live Man is great. Yo, Live Man is the beginning of Live Man is just so sad. but I'm watching Live Man when I finish Deca. Oh, excellent, Layla. Oh my gosh, Layla. Just the first 2 episodes of Live Man alone, you will be like just shocked at of how many stakes are taken in the show. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil the first 5 episodes for you because, oh my gosh, just the first beginning episodes alone, it's just crazy. Live Man is the last season in the Showa era. So that's another thing. Yes, J Boss, I get it. You're the experienced one. Live Man is a damn good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It. I mean, I'm already 5 episodes in. I'm like, yo, this show is crazy. And also, I know I'm probably spoiling myself for doing this. I checked to see what episodes the other two members of the Live Men will show up. They don't show up until episode 28, and the full team doesn't come together until episode 30. I'm like, so I gotta watch the main three for 28 episodes straight, and the full 5 members don't come together until episode 30. I'm like, okay, I think I can handle that. And plus, I just noticing something. Back then, the episodes of Sentai, they're like 19 minutes long, and then as Sentai gets longer, progresses, the show will get longer to like around 20 minutes, then to like 22 to 23 minutes. So I can see how how the show has progressed in the long run. So I wonder, I wonder how long episodes of Go Ranger were. That's very interesting. But yeah, Live Man is it's a really sick show. It was good to see Live Man Yellow and Gokaiger. Yes, that's actually one of my favorite tribute episode. It kind of feels like I'm the only one that hasn't seen Live Man, even I don't if I have time to watch it. I need to buy the Shout Factory DVDs of Sentai, but I'm broke, so I gotta hustle and grind to make money and save for PFs. Layla, you and me both. I would definitely want to buy those Shout Factory DVDs. I mean, granted, Shout Factory also allows you to watch the episodes on the Shout Factory TV website, so I do that. I read the Wikipedia episode. No, I don't use Wikipedia, J Boss. I used the Power Rangers wiki app. That's what I use. So for those who don't know, if you guys know Wikia, they have a lot of fan base up. They have a lot of fandom kind of wikis. Like they have one for DC, they have one for Marvel, they have one for Dragon Ball Z, one for Disney, one for Power Rangers, one for Naruto. They have a lot. Basically, yeah, I know. Go Ranger has 80 episodes. I don't know how long I will. I don't know how long I would last with that. That would be very hard to do. Heck, I can't even handle watching. I can't even watch all 60 episodes. Um yes, Kamen Rider has a wiki, a website, but not an app. I feel like they need an app. They really do need an app because I'm tired of accessing the website on my phone and also just going through my computer. I feel like an app would be so much useful. As I am watching a show, I read the episodes to see what's it gonna be about. Yeah, I did that too. I do that too a lot. I tend to do that. Um, uh, let's see. I need to watch the Korean version of Power Rangers. Uh, um, Larry, it's just them dubbing the It's just them dubbing the Sentai seasons. That is true. That is definitely true. Have you heard the Korean opening for Aba Rangers? I heard a little bit of it. I didn't hear all of it, but no. It's I'm satisfied with hearing the original Sentai openings. Also, since unless it's Kyryuger Brave, I still have yet to watch that. I I'm trying to look for it. I think they said it was also on YouTube. Let me see. Let's take a look for a moment. Courage Brave, episode 1. And my also question is, do they have it subbed? That's what I want to know. No, it's not. Yes, it is on YouTube. Okay, good. So it is on YouTube. I just feel like, if I'm gonna watch it, I want to watch it, subbed, because I can't read other languages, and you guys understand. But the new Kamen Rider reminds me of Gokaiger. I'm really looking forward to see the series. Yo, Kamen Rider Geo looks really, really interesting, and it's speculation, rumors going around that the main writer could be a female. Kamen Rider Geo could be a female, right? Female main writer. So that's also a first. So we'll see. I'm looking at the suit, the body language, not the body language, just the body structure. It looks feminine. It really does. But I'm not, putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm not assuming that it is a female. But it does look cool though. What else? Oh, I want to switch gears a little bit. I wanted to tell you guys, Woman Rider just showed up in THS hashtaggers. I would love to see the main female. I don't think it's gonna. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we get. I wanted to change gears a little bit. Oh gosh, what the heck? I felt like a sting in my, like a little poke. Oh yeah. So guys, I've been listening to this podcast called Quest for Player 2. It's part of that hashtag show. It's hosted by Daniel, Sarah, and Ernie. And it's basically a podcast that, helps geek people like us geeks, try to find romance, love. And I know romance is hard to come by these days. And I do recommend that you guys check it out. It's really detailed. They give, Sarah, Daniel, and Ernie, shout out to you guys. They put, a lot of time into doing this. They just released episode 2 of their podcast yesterday. I listened to it. I'm going to keep listening to this podcast, like, no matter what, because it's really informational. It's to help you out, with geeks. And also their episode, what they talked in episode 2, basically it's advice about, using dating apps. I don't use dating apps, and I don't think I ever will. But who knows if I ever do. But it's good advice for you to help you out. The first episode was talking about doing how to approach someone. Basically, the first hello, like how to approach someone, how to greet yourself, talk about yourself. It's really good. Oh, and speaking of podcasts, I'm thinking about doing that when I create my YouTube channel. Oh, awesome, Layla. That's awesome. That's really awesome. But yeah, I think it's really, really appreciative that, Daniel, Sarah, and Ernie are doing this. If you guys want to follow them, check out the website is called questforplayer2, the number 2.com. And, they only have 2 episodes up, but, just keep listening. It's really, really great. I'm loving what they do. And speaking for me, I don't have any experience. I mean, I don't have any dating experience because I never went on a date yet. But it's hard to come by, especially for us geeks. That's why I can say I'm used to talking to people now. I mean, yeah, it's just for me. I feel like with geeks, no, not even geeks. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull the curtain back on this one, because not with even geeks, with just nice guys like me. People always tell me, like, oh, you're such a nice person. Oh, like, oh, that's so sweet of you. Yada 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 yada. I appreciate that. It's just that the romance, that comes a long way. Hashtag geeks need love too. Yes, they do. They really do. But yeah, it's just I come up with so many. I come up with so many. Layla, you do come up with so many hashtags. It's very useful. I like that. But yeah, it's just so not odd, but it's just so. How can I put this? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be real with this. I'm gonna be very real with this. I just feel like, not to be sexist or anything, but I just don't understand. And no offense to, Layla, you're a young woman, but if any, women are watching this, I don't understand what it is when it comes to, basically in this generation, if you guys see what happens, it's always the guy looking for the girl. And I used to be really shy around people, but now I guess I got used to it. Well, that's awesome to hear how you guys, coming out, understanding, being more confident with talking with people. That's a good. But I just feel like, why is it the guys are always so, I'm gonna be using slang with this, so thirsty for women that they just want to immediately, and they do talk about this in Quest for Player 2, like immediately just like oh, like, you just want to hang with this person because you want to with them later on. I'm like, don't you want to at least take time to know the person, understand where they came from, know their interests or what kind of person you're interested in? And it's mostly the guys doing that. But and with me, I feel like, you know, you know, if you guys, when I watch, old, Disney Channel sitcoms, if it has like a guy as the main character, the guy would have like a crush, they would be nervous around that particular crush. But if it was a girl main character, it was always centered around, the girl trying to ask the guy out. And you don't really see that anymore. Hoes ain't loyal. Hoes ain't loyal, man. I hashtag never too late to geek out for love. Yeah, that's true. But it's just, why is it that, I just don't understand. Because here's the thing. Take a female lion, for instance. A female lion is always the one that's doing the hunting. The male lion, they don't always do the hunt. Maybe to an extent, sometimes. But it's always the female that's doing the hunting. Layla, trust me, I don't like that. I don't like that Chris Brown song either. Well, I don't like. I used to like Chris Brown, but after he changed up his style, it's yeah, like my idea of today's music. It's crappy, really, really crappy. But yeah, I'm just saying, why is it that instead of women being the attraction, why don't they also hunt for themselves? You know, I mean, don't go scurrying across the ends of the earth looking for that match. I mean, I know sometimes a lot of people say, to me, like, don't go searching for it. Let it come to you, which is fine. I definitely believe that. But if you think about today's age, in the day and age the generation that we live now, is mostly, the guy's looking for the girl instead of the girl looking for the guy. That's usually what it's come down to. That's what I mostly see. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. But that's what I see. And why is it that some girls these days want the guy that's who's such a douche? Forgive my language, but he can be very idiotic, very rude, snotty, not speak right, and he could just, and then on top of that, he's not trusting at all. I feel like, with a relate I'm into mixed music, mostly older rap, metal, dubstep beats. Well, that's a very wide variety. That's a very big, wide variety. Very big variety. But yeah, what I'm saying is, because with a relationship, you gotta have trust. You definitely gotta have trust. Communication is key. I learned that from my parents. In a relation and other people with relationships, communication is key. You need to be communicating with your partner. I would say on a daily basis, but that could be stressing it too much. But at least have communications. Talk to your partner. Like, don't talk to them like maybe, I don't know, once a week. But at least if you're in a relation, talk to your partner. Me, it's fine with tech. Girls these days want an a-hole, not a nice guy. I mean, yeah, and that's another thing. Nice guys are always taken for granted. I really, really despise that. It's, it's not, um, it's not, it's not fair that, favorite rapper past or present. But it's unfair that, you will want to be with someone who acts like an idiot, like a fool, and not someone who has sense. Someone who's gonna, be there for you, be supportive, be that shoulder for you to cry on, you know, communicate with you, tell them about your day, if there's something bothering you, talk about your troubles, talk about what you're interested in, where do you see, talk about where you see yourself later on in like what the next 5 years, or what do you see your future as? Just be. I want someone who like be open. Don't be so fake. That's one. Don't be fake. Be real. That's another. Girls like guys who are very real. I guess people keep telling me girls like guys that are very sensitive. I guess that's true, or I could be wrong, but that's why dating in high school is dating. Layla, please, dating in high school. That's not even part of the struggle. Dating in high school is just it's a soap opera. That's basically it. Yeah, like thank you, Larry. Just be you. Just go ahead, be you. Just enjoy yourself. If that person doesn't like you for who you are, move on to the next. That's another thing. Daniel always brings this up on that hashtag show, and he also talks about that in Quest for Player 2. I know rejection is hard. That's another problem. Most people can be fake. Most people can be fake and not real. Yeah, it's just another thing with rejection. I know some of us guys who are sensitive, we kind of do take rejection to heart. I'm guilty of that. All they want is sex now, and people want to be a player. That's another thing. What is up with the craving for sex? Like, I don't get what's the need for it? Like, my gosh, what is there? What do you need it for? Can't me? I told myself I'm not having sex until I'm married. That's what I said. So I'm just really putting that out there. But what is the need for it? Like, what's your big, push to do it now, but not wait? It's really confusing for me. That's what I don't understand. It's social media, pop culture, and the music people listen to. Yep, that's another problem. Sorry if I may be eating in front of you guys, but it concerns me on like how guys could act. Also, what do girls see in bad boys anyway? Like that, or it could be, or yes, it could be puberty. Puberty could also be the reason for it. Trust me. But we live in, we live in. Layla, you're funny. Wait, why would it block out this comment? Girls feel like they change. Feels like they changed them from the bad boy to the nice guy they've always wanted. So they say. Um. Dang, I just lost my. Oh yeah. So basically, what's my? If you guys are wondering, what's my interest of a girl or of a girlfriend? I want her to be a geek girl like me, because geek couples are probably one of the most beautiful couples that I've ever seen. Like take DDT cosplay for example. Shout out to you guys. I mean, I know they're not subscribed to me, but actually, they're not even a couple. They're a married couple. That's another. They're a married couple. Like married geek couples, they're so sweet. They're really really sweet. But yeah, if for me, my girlfriend, whoever the girlfriend may be in the future, she needs to be a geek like me. If she's not interested in the same things as I am, I'm weird. I want black love and geek love. I mean, black love is always around, but geek love and black love, that's a hard combination to make it happen. But anything is possible. But yeah, she needs to be a geek like me. If she's not interested in the same things as I am, I mean that's totally understandable. If she's not into Toku, then that's totally fine. I mean, I'm sure almost everyone is in the comic books, so that's one connection that we have. Anime, that's another connection. I'm not that much of a gamer anymore, but I used to play I still play video games, but just not current titles. So if she's a gamer, I'm a gamer too. And I mean, if she's a fan of Power Rangers, that's a bonus. That's an extra bonus. That's a really bonus. I know there's not that many black people who are geeks unless they're undercover geeks. That's another Layla, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna probably put that aside after I finish and explaining myself. So yeah, one thing for my relationship, there's gotta be trust. You gotta trust. If I trust you with everything, you have to trust me with everything. So you gotta have trust, communication, loyalty, caring, loving, just you be there. You gotta be that ride or die person. You gotta have that I'm with you to the end of the line kind of trait. You gotta have that. There needs to be that, because I can't there are moments where I can't be with you if I can't support you. So that's also coming into the excuse me, that's also coming into the picture. But yeah, that's basically. And also she had she if she's fun, if she's hilarious, if she's very funny and witty, that's also beautiful. People are afraid to enjoy things people don't think is cool. This oh my gosh. So yeah, I just share that. Let's talk about this topic that Layla just brought up. Being an undercover geek. Oh my gosh. I struggled with this in high school so much. Literally, I had to hide it. I really did. I mean, sure, in high school, I had a fair share of friends that were we loved to talk about old school cartoons. We used to love to talk. There were a few people that I knew that liked to talk about Power Rangers, but we will always be talking about comics, which is great. My dad ordered me pizza. I love my dad, even though he won't teach me how to drive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just know, we as geeks, we're people too. Like Layla says, hashtag geeks are people too. Or, geeks are people first. Layla, what's the hashtag that you always keep telling me? I keep forgetting. I'm butchering it right now. but but yeah, just look, guys. If you're someone like me, especially if you're if you're black, don't be afraid to hashtag geeks. Okay, geeks are people first. There we go. Yeah, don't be afraid to express your interests and what you love. If people are gonna shame you or make fun of you about it, screw them. Just screw them. And one thing I could say, pretty much geeks are like probably the coolest people you ever hang around with. You know, I like going into debates. I either like watching geek debates or being in one. I mean, I've barely been in some, but I have been like a fair share of some. But like geek debates are some of the best things I like about being a geek. They're awesome. Um, what else? But yeah, just don't be. I mean, and one thing I could say, DJ from that hashtag show. Well, he's not on that hashtag show anymore, but he was. I remember when I commented about, I think I talked about this in the first casual stream that I did. Talked about, I was talking about, being a closeted fan, saying like I was afraid to tell people I was afraid to tell people I'm a fan of Power Rangers, or like I still watch Power Rangers. Blackwing, wait, would win in a fight who would win in a fight in a fight morphed and unmorphed Jason and Tommy against West and Eric. Ooh, the original leader and original Sixth Ranger against West and Eric. I would have to say Wes and Eric, not, well, one, because I'm biased because I love Time Force, but actually because Wes has a battleizer and Eric has a power-up. Look, the Mega Battle is not a battleizer. It's not classified as a battle. It's pronounced as a power-up, not a battleizer. There's a difference. There's a major difference between a battleizer and a power-up. Take SWAT mode, for example. That's a power-up. The Jungle Master mode, that's a power-up. Super Dino mode, power-up. So there's a difference. The Dragon Shield, even though it originally belongs to the Green Ranger, that's his, but I know Jason wore it for a time. That's a power-up. That isn't the Dragon Shield. It's not a battleizer. It's not. So Wes and Eric will definitely have the upper edge because Wes has a battleizer, Eric has the Mega Battle, and yeah, it will be over. It'll be over for Jason and Tommy. I almost dated a black dude who was a geek, but he was a douchebag and treated me like crap. Oh gosh. Man, breakups suck. Personally, I don't give a crap what someone says about me. Just enjoy what you enjoy and be happy. Yes, and definitely as the song suggests, as it says, don't worry, be happy. That's definitely a song I need to listen to that on a daily. How's your day been? My day has been ish, but doing this casual live stream is making me feel a lot better. So that's one thing I could say. I kind of enjoy doing these things. I really do. What is up, Jalen Glover, my man? What is up? Haven't heard that song in yet. Larry, sometimes you gotta take a trip down memory lane and listen to the old classics, cause most of the music today, it's not that great. It's Friday the 13th, coincidence for all of us. I mean, I don't believe in bad luck. I enjoy hanging out with you guys too. Yeah, because I feel like, when I'm having a conversation with geek people and, expressing, my troubles, we understand each other. I mean, everyone goes through troubles. Everyone has their down days. So this is like a point of understanding and connecting with one another. And that's what I like. I need to make a shirt for my hashtag. Bro, I'm getting ready to go to college. Oh, Oh, congratulations, Jalen. Congratulations. You're gonna have, dude, I can say this. College is awesome. College is straight up awesome. It's way better than high school. It's just there's no cliques in high school. It's like you're free to be your own person. But you can have fun. Not too much fun, but because you gotta get that education. But it's so much fun. I have been dumped. I stepped on my dogs on Friday the 13th. But yeah, I enjoy doing these things. That's another thing. I never told you guys this, or maybe I have. Hashtag geeks in the round table. I mean, Layla, you know this. I did say I want to move out to California because all the conventions that they have out there in California, especially the quiet ones, yo, they have so much fun. Like, they really do. And heck, I wouldn't even mind working for that hashtag show. I would love to be like on the up and up on everything trending in geek pop culture. I would love to do that. And then, I think maybe just probably for a week, I would love to just hang out with that hashtag show. Just for 1 week. I just hang out with the entire hashtag crew. I mean, I met Joe in person, I met Daryl, I met Jezer in person. There was someone else with them. I think they had a producer with them also as well. I forgot who. But like when come chill with your bro, J Boss. So I've heard. I mean, I don't really know what it's going to be like yet until I get there, of course. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love college, Jalen. Trust me, college is awesome. But yeah, if I could just like spend 1 week with that hashtag show, I would be one. I could say I would lose my voice by the end of the week. I would have nothing left. And also I would probably have the most fun. That would probably that would be the most happiest week of my life. Like it would be. Like just why change it to Comic Fest? It sounds off. Comic Fest? What are you talking about? Comic Fest? Wait. Oh well. The red cardboard chip box behind you. What? What card? Oh, you're talking about that's not a cardboard chip. That's that's for copy paper. I'm thinking about going to a 2-year college. I mean, there's nothing wrong with community college, Layla. I'm in community college right now. I'm in my last semester, and then I'm transferring over to a 4-year school to finish up to get my bachelor's. I'm already scared to hang out with them when PMC. Larry, why would you be scared to hang out with hashtag show? Come on, bro. You send them gifts all the time. You're gonna be definitely Joe's drinking buddy for sure. I could definitely see that happening. Or Jezzard's drink. Actually, oh my gosh, Larry, when you're there, keep me posted on what Jezzer and Ernie does because I know those guys are like alcoholics. I'm just going for business. Oh, okay, Layla. Okay, understandable. But yeah, I would just love to just hang out with the guy. I'm such a hipster. I was here. I was here when you had the first red chips. Oh, you talking about that box? That was back when I was making videos upstairs, um working for that hashtag show. Oh, yeah, that would be so much fun. I mean, I would love to meet Daniel. I'm sure me and Daniel will connect definitely on a personal level for sure. I would love to meet Daniel. I would love to meet the girls of that hashtag show. Maverick, Jessica, Miggy, Tony, Kelly. Well, Kelly's mostly doing the Twitch stuff now, so that's why she's not there as often. And I think Myra's still there as well, but they haven't done Bibbidi Bobbidi News in so long, and that's what Myra is in charge of. That's the thing. I'm not throwing hashtag show under the bus for anything bad or anything. It's just I just realized, in the fall, that's where they have a lot of their stuff most active. They have their after shows with with the DC shows with Gingerdale The Ranger wrap up shows. I'm gonna be honest, I really do date my childhood friend, but I don't know if she'll remember me. I want to meet Sarah. It's Sarah. Sarah, she is straight up chill. She's really, really chill. Wow, how can I forget about Sarah? Oh my gosh. But yeah, just I'm still waiting for Joe to do he should do like a all girls hashtag after dark. That would be really good because we've always been getting the guys. And no disrespect to the guys. They're hilarious after dark. They are so hilarious. Especially when Joe just becomes Savage Joe. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. But man, if I just move out there to California and just, I would definitely, stroll up to the Comic Bug probably every Saturday. I only seen one Henshin hang out with Jezer and Johnny. They seem really. Oh, trust me, J Boss, you have no. Everyone on that hashtag is so cool, so chill. They're like the nicest people ever. I mean, I've only met Joe in person once. Same thing with Jezer and Daryl, but they are such the nicest people that you would ever meet. I'll definitely keep you posted. Thanks, Larry. Thank you. But but yeah, cause the crazy thing is when I first met Jezer in person, cause I know Jezer first started with hashtag show like last year, early last year, and he never showed up until like in the final quarter of 2017. How did you discover that hashtag show? Oh, funny story. So I think it was when I was in my junior year of high school. I think, or probably my senior year. Maybe it might have been my senior year. I was doing homework. Well, I wasn't always doing homework. I was just scurrying through YouTube, just trying to find something to watch or enjoy. And then I see these interviews from Power Morphicon, and it was with Joe. And Joe was interviewing all these all the PMC guests. They had the 8-bit music playing in the background, which was really cool, by the way. And then I didn't subscribe to them yet, but then occasionally, after I graduated high school, I was occasionally checking to see, if they ever uploaded anything, any Ranger interviews, because I always loved their interviews that they did with the Rangers was so much fun, so cool to watch. And then when Joe and DJ started doing the after shows, when they were talking about the episodes, the Dino Supercharge after show, that's when I started to subscribe to them, because I found it cool that they were reading each other, that they were reading our comments. That was really, really a nice thing to do, because you don't really get that a lot with YouTubers. You really don't. Not and not a lot of YouTubers are active in their comments. I mean, if you have like a big subscriber account, you have a lot of subscribers. When did you find him and what year? But yeah, when I graduated high school. That's basically back in 2016. So basically when Dino Supercharger was airing. But yeah, like Joe and DJ, they were awesome. Oh my gosh, Jezzer stories are so hilarious to listen to. Yo, Jezzer's a mess. He's a mess. But but yeah, they're such cool peeps. They're really cool peoples. I wish DJ was still around on that hashtag show. I wish he was still around. I mean, like he left that hashtag show, but he still don't. I follow him on Instagram. We talk from time to time. I may send him a message tonight to see how he's doing, to see what he's up to. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I may hit him up, see how he's doing and everything. But yeah. I would definitely love to, like, I could just imagine, I picture myself, you know, walking up to the comic book, well, walking into the comic book, and I could just see them setting up. This will be my entrance voice. I'll be like, looks like you guys could use a little help. And I'll just, I could just, I want to see, like, their reaction, like, hey, it's Blackwing, like, what are you doing here? I'm like, surprise. I'm like, I didn't tell you guys I was here. His IGTV PMC stories. I know exactly what you're talking about, Larry. Yo, Jezza was so drunk in that video. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Moment Rider is trolling on Facebook. Oh my gosh. Actually, I wanted to actually check something real quick. I'm still here, guys. Trust me. I'm just checking something real quick. Yeah, I wish I was part of the THS hashtaggers Facebook. Because I scrolled through the chat. It seems like you guys have a lot of fun times in there. Man, I wish I was a part of it. Heck, I wish Hashtag Show had a Discord. That would be nice. Imagine if they did have a Discord. That would be nice. Oh my gosh. Man, you guys really have a fun time. You guys really do have a fun time in the chat, don't you? That would be cool for them to do a Discord. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice if they decide to do a Discord. But who knows? I do want to do another one of those hashtag hangouts. But then again, who knows? That's the thing. They don't record in the studio anymore. They record at the comic book. That's pretty much where they do all their stuff now. And Joe was only able to do that because Joe was when me, Kat, and Joe did that live stream. We were only able to do that because Joe was, available that day. But, I want to do it with other members of that hashtag show, but it will be hard to pull off. I don't really know. If anything, guys, in the chat, if I were to decide to do another hashtag show hangout, which hashtaggers would you guys like to see? And, I could ask Joe if he could, help me out and, try to make that happen. Because I did say I want to get Daniel on board. I want to have Daniel on. Daryl, that's probably not going to happen because Daryl hasn't been on lately. But yeah, Daniel is one. Let's see if we can get Cookie Face in there. I want to get Miggy in there too, and Johnny. So those four. That would be hard to do. That would be really hard to do with all four of them. Okay, Layla, you say Cookie Face, Johnny, and who else? But I definitely Daniel is one of them. But Because the first one that we did with me, Joe, and Kat, I was so happy with the turnout that I was just so happy that to have Joe guest star on my channel. That was so much fun. And then the second one, it was me, Larry, and MJ Spud. I mean, the turnout was great. It was a really great turnout. But who knows? I'll ask Dan. Actually, I can ask Daniel if we would like to do it. Just gotta, it's just gotta be a way of spreading the word. And I know most people. I mean, Daniel speaks to me over Instagram, which is shout out to you, Daniel. Daniel, you're awesome. So, but it's just gonna be hard trying to contact Johnny. I mean, I have Jezzer on Messenger, but I try not to. Jezzer doesn't like it when people bug him on Messenger, so I don't do that to him anymore. Sometimes he would send me messages on Messenger saying like, "Did you send in your fan question for this particular Ranger actor?" I was like, "Oh shoot, no, I didn't." But now that thanks for reminding me. But yeah, but Jezzer's cool. He's a really really cool guy. I've even though sometimes us hashtaggers we may bust his chops like a lot, but Jess is a really really cool guy. Oh, for those who don't know, the live read, the next one, you guys must really love this. The next live read is gonna be Teen Titans. I guess everyone really loves their Titan stories. It's funny how, and crazy thing is, there's only 7 votes. There was only 7 votes. No one, and the choices were Teen Titans, Justice League of America, and Superman. Nobody voted for Superman. Wait, who is funnier, Angry Jezzer or Angry? I need to see a video of Angry Mickey before I make a comparison. But Jezzer Angry is Jezzer Angry is just so funny. It's just so funny. He's so like he's like anytime Jezzer's like screaming, it's just hilarious. It's just an enjoyment to see because he has such a funny angry voice. Basically, that's basically it. I voted for Teen. Okay, J Boss, you voted for Teen Titans. Layla, you voted for Teen Titans. Okay. So I guess you guys really love your Teen Titans stories. All right then. So yeah, the next live read will be Teen Titans. I'm not sure. I know what the next story is. It's gonna be Family Lost. That's gonna be the next story. Basically, if you guys remember the last Teen Titans live read that I did, you guys remember Raven was in the story, but then she disappeared. So this next story arc, this will cover the reintroduction of Raven, and it'll explain where she's been for the last like what 2 decades, I think. Do you have a PS? No, Layla, I don't have a PS4. I have no next generation consoles at all. I'm an Xbox person, but after seeing that beautiful gameplay of Spider-Man PS4, I just feel like, okay, do you think it's time to finally switch to the dark side? Oh my gosh, because PlayStation has so many cool exclusives. Like God of War looks awesome. Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, all these fun exclusives. And what does Xbox have? We got Halo, we got Rayman, we have, well, Rayman is not an Xbox exclusive, but PlayStation never got. I don't think PlayStation did get that game. No. But yeah, we got Halo. Sunset Overdrive that game looks awesome. How much fun you can have. That game is like an open park for you to do whatever you want. Yeah. Who knows? Or heck, I wouldn't even mind having both systems, to be honest. I wouldn't mind having that. I've been playing this cool mob game called Yakuza. I've heard of Yakuza, but I'm it doesn't, yeah, whatchamacallit. Um I thought Halo was on PlayStation. No, Layla. Halo is strictly Xbox only. Only. Only on Xbox. Hmm. Um. Yeah. I enjoy doing these things with you guys. Oh, I've been playing Fortnite because I need new game. New game. I cannot get into Fortnite. I cannot. I'm an Xbox since day one, 1990. Yeah, represent Larry. Represent. Represent. Represent the Xbox. Also, guys, I am so surprised at how much content that I put out this week. I'm looking forward for Halo Infinite. It looks really good. I hope it's better than Halo 5. Fortnite is the Hunger Games plus Minecraft. I definitely see that. Of course, I remember when Minecraft was such a big hit. I don't think it's not as popular as it is now. But what else? What else? Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yes, now I remember. Yeah, I'm just surprised on how much content that I put. I still have my original X. Yo, Larry, I still got my OG Xbox as well, and of course I still have a 360. But yeah, I'm surprised there's so much content I put out. I put out originally it was supposed to be 3 videos this week plus the casual stream, but it was 4 videos because a video for Toku Tuesdays, my introduction to Kamen Rider video. Glad I got that done quick. My Ant-Man and the Wasp review. What did I do? Top 10 Megazords, and yesterday. What did I put out? Yes. Oh yeah, retro throwback. That it felt good to do retro throwbacks again. But guys, a question: what would you guys like to see for Toku Tuesdays? Because 3 videos this week. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, what would you guys like to see for Toku Tuesdays? Because the only thing I've done were like introduction to Kamen Rider and introduction to Super Sentai. Are you still learning how to make thumbnails? Uh, um, funny that you asked that. I have someone who makes thumbnails for me. Shout out to Titus. I know he's not here, but shout you out, man. Thank you so much for your help for making the thumbnails. I mean, I was the one that made the retro throwback thumbnail. That one I did. I used this app called PhotoGrid. They had a font that made the words retro and throwback 8-bit, which is really cool. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks perfect. So retro 8-bit, it fit. So yeah, basically the only thumbnails I'm doing at the moment um are the retro throwback thumbnails. Introduction to Metal. Larry, I don't have any experience with the Metal Heroes because I don't watch any of the Metal Hero shows at all. Yeah, everyone knows Gavin. Everyone knows Gavin. What about the idea I gave you on Twitter? Wait. Oh, let me let me look back at let me look back at that. when it comes to Sentai, you can talk about how the different they are from Power Rangers season. With Kamen Rider, you can talk about how the storytelling differs from Sentai. Yeah, that would be a good idea of a actually is a good idea of an idea that could work. But what else? What else? What else Toku related videos can I do? Because I feel because the Toku community it's there, but it's not as known. It's not known that much. But how can I make that work? Oh my gosh. And I haven't even done a DC versus Marvel video in so long. The last one I did for that was my Darkseid versus Thanos video. I haven't man, like, I had a whole list of characters of like I had a whole list of DC Marvel videos that I had in mind to do. Like, let me see. I know I still have it in here somewhere. Here we are. Like, listen to all this list. Like, I had all the videos I had planned: Captain Marvel versus Wonder Woman, She-Hulk versus Supergirl, Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate, Deadshot versus Bullseye, General Zod versus Loki, Vision versus Red Tornado, Amazo versus the Super Adaptoid, Trigon versus Mephisto, Lizard versus Killer Croc, Ghost Rider versus Spectre. Like, I had this all planned, and I still haven't gone back and done it. But yeah. There's something buzzing around me. Bye, guys. My pieces. See you tomorrow for a Ranger wrap up and hench. All right, Layla. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your support. But how long have I been going for? I think I've been going for like for 2 hours and change. I see something. I feel like it's something on me. Who would win between Scorpion and Ghost Rider? Ooh, good one. Good matchup, Larry. Since both of them do have flaming skulls, that would be interesting. Let's see. Ooh, sometimes I want if they do fight, because Ghost Rider could do the penance stare, but I don't know if the penance stare would work on Scorpion. That's usually Ghost Rider's edge if he's using the penance stare on somebody, but I don't know. And plus, flames don't bother Scorpion. Like, it wouldn't. But who knows? I don't know. I want to say Ghost Rider though. That's a really good matchup. But I'll try to think of. I mean, guys, what do you want to see for Toku Tuesdays? Because I did one of the plans, or not plans. One of the ideas was to do comparisons between the Power Ranger season and the Sentai counterpart. But I know I'm pretty sure the Toku Cast is already doing that, and I found this other YouTuber that's also doing it as well. He just compared Zyuranger, Dairanger, and Kaku Ranger as well. But I don't know. I don't know how. I really don't know how I'll be able to do this. I definitely can do. I'll definitely do more Power Ranger related videos. Shockingly, which is crazy, the most watched Power Rangers video on my channel is that time when I was talking about what changes I wanted to see for the franchise. That's one of my most watched Power Ranger related videos. Yes. Let me see something. Compare Zyuranger, Abaranger, and Kyryuger. Oh, compare a comparison between the three Dino seasons. I mean, I've only watched like two and a half. I watched all of Abaranger, I watched all of Kyryuger, and I've only watched like few episodes of Zyuranger. I only watched like the first 8. like the first 8 episodes. Hmm. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can. I'll keep that in mind, Larry. Abba Ranger wins. That would. Well, we'll see. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll definitely try to keep that up in mind. Yeah, so my video when I was talking about my thoughts on the Power Rangers franchise and where it needs to change, that video got 432 views. That's really, really interesting. Kaku Ranger and Hurricaneger would tear Oh my gosh, the Kaku Rangers and the Hurricanegers will whip the crap out of Ninja, because oh my gosh, Ninja was such a hard season to watch. I struggled to watch that season. I really struggled. Um, you know. Hmm. Also, can you do a favorite Ranger list? J Boss, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, I actually am thinking about doing that, like a favorite Ranger list for each color. I'll start off. Red is definitely going to be the hardest to do because there's a lot of Red Rangers that I like. But you know what? I'm not doing it based off the favorites. I'm just doing it based off my opinion. Okay? Because I have an act for just choosing people's others' opinion and making. I have an act for like making the list to fit other people's opinion except for mine. So the top 10 Red Ranger list, that's gonna be all me, no one else. But favorite Red Rangers, gosh, and you can only choose 10. I mean, of course, Jason is on there, not because of one, because I just like Jason as a whole. Yeah, Jason, TJ, Andros, Leo, Wes, Cole. Oh my gosh. Rank best to worst Power Ranger season. I did that. I actually did a top 10 Ranger season before, but I'm actually thinking about doing a redux. I might do a reduction. Actually, I might need to go back and look at that video and see which ones did I put. I forgot seasons I had were in my video. I may have to do like a reduction video for that, because my opinions have changed. My opinions do tend to change. Oh. Top 10. Where is it? Okay, that took me almost half an hour to make. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All these top 10 videos, well, not all of them. Gosh. Underrated Sentai teams. Are there really any underrated Sentai teams? I mean, there are a lot of popular ones. I mean, Gokaiger is popular. Deca Ranger is popular. Dairanger is extremely popular. Jetman is definitely up there on the popular list. Liveman is up there. Shinkenger is up there too. I guess since Go Orange is getting a 10-year movie, that also makes them popular as well. Carter is everyone's favorite. Shoot first, ask questions later. Yeah, Carter is definitely like the Captain America of Power Rangers. That's basically what he is. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be a really hard list to make. Everyone has different opinions, so I feel like most of the Red Rangers on my list is definitely going to be mostly from the Saban era. Definitely. Tyler is on my list for favorite Red Rangers because he's awesome. Tyler is really awesome. RPM wins. I can't wait for that in comparison video. That video is coming Sunday. I can't wait to watch that video. But anyway, I think this is a good ending off. This is a good point to end here. Thank you guys so much for showing up this evening. And it's going on 10 o'clock over here. So, and plus I also have somewhere to be tomorrow. But thank you guys for taking the time out of your Friday to come here and listen in and just enjoy this wonderful casual live stream. So the videos I have planned for next week, live read of Teen Titans, that will probably be on Monday. A retro throwback, of course, on Thursday. A top 10 on Wednesday. I'll think of something for Toku Tuesdays. I'll try to think of something. I could try. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. And I'll make a tweet out. I'll tweet it out about doing like a watch together Power Rangers Time Force. If anything, you know what? Hold on, I'll type it in the chat. Because it would be awesome to have all of us just like watch Time Force together. That'll be awesome. And yeah, Young Justice will be on that list. We'll have a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much for coming out, taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I was about to say that hashtag show's ending. Whoops, wrong ending. But anyway, thank you guys for coming by on this wonderful Friday evening. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And as always, I am Vengeance. I am Darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden. Blackwing out.